Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. I hope you're all okay and have had a lovely week. This isn't going to be a very long video, as you can probably tell by the sound of me. So if you watched last week's video, you know we were on holiday. We had a bit of a debacle with our flight being delayed by 12-13 hours, so we spent another night away that we hadn't planned for. Ended up getting back a lot later to the UK, and then Thursday morning both myself and hubby tested positive for COVID, so we ended up with the holiday not finishing how we'd like it to. But yeah, so I'm not as bad as the first time round that I got COVID. We both did start with a sore throat, but yeah, it's yeah, feeling a bit crappy, a bit rough. So yes, short video today. So I have a couple of bits to show you. Obviously you would have seen my rose campion that I finished on holiday last week. I'm currently working my way through my Miranda fascinator. Well, I was on the plane on the way home. I'm going to try and do a little bit today, and maybe try and do the head and body, the slightly easier part, where I'm not feeling so great and need less concentration. So I'm working on that at the moment. We did have a delivery while I was away, and a couple of other bits have arrived, and I've picked up my Spectrum Fibre June yarn to show you. So I'll show you those, so it'll be a relatively short video today. So let's show you Spectrum Fibre first. So I picked this up from Bryony as I came back from holiday. So this is June's Dream Club. It is currently open for new subscriptions for July, so if you want to get over there, I'll pop a link so you can go and have a look. And this one is called Stars Aligned. Excuse the seagulls, got the back door open. Need a bit of air circulating. So that is Stars Aligned. Really lovely colourway again from Bryony. Yeah, really pleased with that one. So that is June's instalment of the Dream Club. I purchased something off of one of the Toft Facebook selling groups. Now, if you're a member of one of those, you will see that there is a shop over in New Zealand that I think has just opened or has just started stocking Toft, and they've got an exclusive Kiwi patch. You have to excuse me, sorry. Yes, an exclusive Kiwi patch, just to them. So Ethel the Kiwi kit has been out with Toft for a while, and I think it's in the bird books. But this patch is, obviously everyone in the UK is like, New Zealand have got a special patch, which is really good for New Zealand because obviously Toft goes globally and these patches aren't available, and they can't get to shows over here to see Toft and get the staff patches. But I did purchase the kit and the patch off someone off Facebook. I've since seen some others that have gone for more, so yeah, it was probably slightly more than you pay for a kit, etc., but obviously it's come from New Zealand, and I've got the special patch. So here is the Ethel the Kiwi pattern, which is a level 2 easy, apparently. It looks like a lot of chain loops rather than no, chain instead of loop stitch, yeah, chain loops instead. So I would quite like to give that a go because that's pretty cool. And here is the special patch, which, as you can see, the shop was called the Ribbon Rose. So if you are in New Zealand, get to the Ribbon Rose because you get a patch with every purchase. Obviously while stocks last with these patches, but Toft have rumoured that we are going to get them over here at some point, but who knows when and what have you and the circumstances. So yeah, I've got that. So that's very sought after at the moment, that one. So that arrived while I was on holiday. Also, I've had my very first surprise instalment of the Crochet Society. I did open this when I got back from holiday in my tiredness and delirium after travelling for God knows how many hours. So I have kind of had a sneak inside. I know I remember saying to you I'd do an unboxing, but we will do it now. So if you've not got your Crochet Society Box 43 yet, then maybe end this video and come back another time. But this is box 43. So inside, all wrapped up. Gonna open. That is just my dispatch note. So we have the pattern is by a lady called Rosina Plain, who I've not heard of. So you get the book there, and then on the back you get all the conversions. So for UK and US, and then inside, this is what we have. So we've got one of their sort of like polymer clay covered crochet hooks. So that is a 3.25mm hook there. Then we have a stitch marker, which is a little butterfly, if you can see that. There we go. And then we have a crochet row counter bracelet, which I haven't actually opened. So let's have a look at that. Let me see. Sorry, it's getting a bit noisy outside in the gardens, so I thought I'd start. Close the door. So row, this is, oh god, just dropped something. This is a crochet row counter bracelet. So we've got numbers on there, and we've got this piece. So I'm assuming you move this along as you count the rows. I've never seen anything like that before, so that's unusual. Poor bunny's trapped outside now. Yeah, so that's what we've got included. Put that away in there. Then we also have, I think in here we've got, what have we got in here? Oh, we've got some safety eyes and some little like tags. I'm assuming like sewing tags when you're making something. I love mistakes. Oh, they've got all different things written on them. Oh my god, there's loads here. One of a kind, just like the wearer. This took forever, please wear me often. I love mistakes, they make me unique. So like little sewing tags to put in your makes. So that's a really good idea, but they're quite small. You can see that. And that's probably upside down for you, which is not helpful. Better? So I'm going to tuck those away. So they're quite cool. Then we have also included some snips, which are always handy. Carry around. And they get a bit dull, or yeah, you know what I mean. They lose their sharpness. They get dull. Honestly, my brain. So after a while, so yeah, those are handy. And then the yarn we have is fresh cotton cake. So this is sport weight 100% cotton. So that just looks like a plain white. And then we also have here another fresh cotton cake, sport weight, and then this is like a variegated gradient yarn. So yeah, that looks really, and it feels really nice. Sorry, I got to close at the window because more noise. And then we've got some stuffing in here as well. So in the pattern book, just having a look at what the patterns are. So one is a scarf, periwinkle spike scarf. Another is a heart over heart baby blanket. And then a hook roll as well. It's very mosaic themed crochet. So this lady, Rosina Plain, obviously does mosaic crochet. And what else do we have? And then we have a Giverny blanket. I don't know if that's how you say it. And that is it. So I was confused as to why they gave you stuffing. I don't know if maybe there's extra patterns online somewhere as part of being a member. I've joined their Facebook group, so I'll have a look. But yeah, they've obviously given us stuffing as well, but maybe that's just in case you would like to make something different out of it. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think there is something in the middle that says, oh, here we go. Doesn't say what it's for. So there you go. So that is what we've got in our Crochet Society, our first surprise box. So I really like that cotton yarn. It's really nice and soft and nice quality. So we're going to see what we're going to make out of that. I do want to try and actually make these and actually get on with doing them. And I've got the couple of past boxes that obviously I showed you that came as part of my order as well. Right, let's move things along quickly so I can leave you be and you're sick of listening to me sounding like this. So the last thing that arrived, I actually ordered this while on holiday because they had 25% off. So I'm checking on the rabbit, he's outside. It's called the Crochet Journal. So this is from a company called Creative Journals. You can see on the back there. If you've been with me from the beginning, you'll know that I actually have my own book that I created on a website called Lulu. And this has, it's either to be used as like a journal for what you've made or what you want to make and include sort of your pattern and all your yarn and quantities and a photo, etc. So I designed that myself and I still fill in mine. But I thought I'd order one of these because they were on offer for, I think they were about £11. So it's got lots of bits in the beginning like abbreviations and conversion chart. I'm not very good at doing this backwards at the best of times. Contents page, so you can put actually what's in here. And then these are your project pages. So gives you the title, pattern, size hooks, what yarn. You can put in swatches and a picture, etc. So it's similar to what I've actually made myself here, but obviously in a ring bound and across 2 pages. Even includes things like cost per skein, recipient, would you make it again, changes made to the pattern and things to remember. So there's double page spread. It starts on 6 and it finishes on 59, so 52, so that's 26. So you can fit 26 projects, if I've done the maths right, in one book. So I did get myself a couple of these. I think I'll finish my own crochet stash one first, and I am sort of filling it quite nicely, and then I might try one of these and see. But yeah, £11 odd, so I'll pop a link. They might not have their 25% off anymore, but I'll pop the link so you can have a look. They do a knitting one, just any sort of creative ones. There's got all sorts. So I'll pop the link to the crochet one and then you can have a look at their website in general. So that is it from me, really. Sorry, I'm full of lurg. I'm going to carry on, as I say, with my Miranda Fascinator. See how I get on with that, because obviously, you know, I'm a serial finisher. I'm waiting on Ed's Imaginist. That closed yesterday, so we're waiting on Kerry picking the winners. So we'll see. Hopefully I might be lucky enough. That might cheer me up with the COVID. If I get maybe a silver, or, you know, I doubt I'm going to be lucky enough to get any trophy, let alone a gold or a silver. You know, gold is the winning design, so... But we'll see, and we're waiting on the next box 15 contents, but I think they're holding back for a specific reason, which we will find out. Kerry was on Create and Craft yesterday, and it was a Christmas show. I did have my photos featured again, so that was nice, so I'll put that at the end of this video. And she's done a website update with a few little bits, so they've started doing punch needling, you know, with the punch needle and the, yeah, they've got kits, so that's something new that they've released, and also a Statue of Liberty doll kit, obviously 4th of July coming up on Tuesday, and there is free postage as long as you order over £10 or £5 off international. So yeah, that's gone up, so there's an update at the moment, so you can go and check that out. But yeah, we're just... I'm waiting on my Siobhan's How to Dye book. I think that got delayed with her manufacturers, so I think that might come next week, so I can show you that. Trying to think if there's anything else I've got coming. There probably is, you know me. But yeah, that is everything that we've got at the moment. And I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and have a rest up. But thank you all for watching and putting up with my horrible voice. And hopefully I will see you next week, not sounding so rubbish, and with a bit more energy to show you a bit more. But as always, thank you for watching. Take care.
The second email hasn't come to my tablet, so Chris, read it to me. Go for it. Oh, it's okay. We'll send it through again. We'll show the pictures. This one's from Michelle. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I have got. Bear with. Oh, sorry. It's just technology. Come on. Here we go. There, I've got it. So hi CNC, these were my first ever major Toft projects and I loved every minute of making them. That must make you so happy to hear, Karen.
Yeah, it does.
Lots of different techniques to try your hand and to a wonderful keepsake that now comes out every Christmas along with my Toft tree decorations. This is Michelle. Let's have a look at Michelle. Well, her makes, I should say.
Oh, amazing.
Mr.
So there you go.
What we got?
Santa and Mrs. Claus looking absolutely fantastic.
And I love it. The key I've taken from that email, Michelle, it's so lovely to hear how much you enjoyed the process, because that's what it's all about. Ooh,
oh, yeah. That's a Christmas dinner box. Yeah, so you get your turkey and you get your leek and your carrots.
This is amazing.
Pissing blanket, yeah. We go all in for Christmas. I mean, in a very big way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that. We don't have these on the show, but maybe in the future we'll be offering them to you. But that is genius.
So we do loads of different things, but obviously Santa and Mrs. Claus really are the centrepiece. Yeah. And as I'm sorry, I can't remember the lady's name, but as Anne said, there's lots of different elements to them, but quite small chunks. So that's great. So you're doing the kind of basics of the crochet while you're knitting, while you're making the bodies. Yeah. But then you're going to be adding the hair on. You're going to try some bobbles with the outside of the clothing. With Santa's jacket, you're going to be working rows rather than rounds. So you get to try lots of different little techniques and skill up as you go along.
Yeah, I apologise. That was Michelle.
Michelle, sorry, Michelle.
No, that was me.